So the overall crypto market looking really, really good. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk to you about some things that I'm seeing and some opportunities that I'm seeing. Okay. So right here, right now, we're at a 2.12, yeah, trillion. We've definitely put 2 trillion in our proverbial rearview mirror, up 4%. We've got some really nice gains going on. Look at the Bitcoin chart right here where my mouse is. Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean, just that nice movement up. Been talking about this in a lot of videos, guys, right? How we needed to get some kind of a movement going forward, and it's happening. We're seeing it. We got Bitcoin. I mean, look at this baby right here. Look at this baby. Yeah, knocking on. Oh my God, look at that. I'm knocking on 45,000. All right, we're just knocking on that door. I think we're going to push through. We seem to have a really bit of good momentum going on right here, right now. So for those of you guys owning and holding Bitcoin, looking better, looking good. Even if you don't own Bitcoin, you always need to keep your eye on it, right? Keep your watching it, because Bitcoin and Ethereum, if you didn't know, their market caps right here make up approximately about 70% of that overall 2.12 trillion-dollar market space, right? 70%, 70. That's how much they make it. So yes, at the end of the day, they drive it, okay? They do drive it. But if you're looking at kind of what's going on, I mean, we got nice 7-day runs, and again, 4 and 8, 4.8, 4.4 respectively. But look, there's some other opportunities that are really, really coming out. Look at Cardano. Cardano up 35% in the last 7 days, giving back a little bit. I think it was about $1.17 yesterday, but giving back a little bit of those gains. I think that Cardano's a good, great long-term hold. I really do. Terra has just been always in the dialogue, always there. It always comes up on webinars, on live streams when I do it. I think Terra is a great play. You guys know I'm a massive fan of Solana. Like 17% gain in the last 7 days, 2.5. I still think at these levels, obviously, I think it's still a fantastic deal. You've got all these major cryptos, guys, that have been beaten down in the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, right? Because of the overall kind of downtrend on the market, what was happening with the Russia-Ukraine war, the Federal Reserve, all these macroeconomic conditions were impacting crypto, and they've driven these prices down. Don't lose sight of that, okay? So it's still a decent idea. Again, not investing advice. It's still a decent idea to be looking at, like, for example, say Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, whatever it is you're looking at it, and don't just look at it in the context of like, oh, right now it's 86.48 and it's up 8.7%. Go back and look at where it was 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, okay? Because that's how you need to remember this. These are still very massively discounted prices for where we were overall. Right? Okay, so just remember that. So continuing kind of some of my favorites, Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, talked about those a lot. You guys know that I'm a big fan of Shiba Inu as well. It's waking back up. Kronos, which is crypto.com, up 16% in the last 7 days, 7%, and crypto.com, probably the best staking opportunities out there. They've got some fantastic deal. I'm about to start doing a lot of staking over on crypto.com, and I think again at 46%, it's 46 cents, excuse me, it's still a fantastic deal where it's at price point wise. Continuing on, kind of looking down here, there's some other ones that I like. Tron is definitely one that is kind of always in the discussion. Ethereum Classic, look at this. What the heck's going on with ETC? Ethereum Classic used to be one that Zach and I used to argue about all the time from the standpoint of like, what is, the value equations and things like that. We haven't really talked about it a month, but 76%, which that's got me curious now. I bet you it's the top. Yep. Look at ETC is the top gainer in the overall top 100 cryptos in the last 7 days, period, end of story. I need to dig into that. What's going on with ETC? Obviously, ApeCoin, we all know what's going on there. I bought in 2 days ago. Of course, I bought in at like $13.90. Of course, and the day I bought it, I'm like, it's going to go down. And it dropped a little bit. But I'm not looking at Ape as a short term. ApeCoin we talked about on my live stream yesterday. Ape is going to be a long-term play. Every single major metaverse play out there and projects downstream, I think a lot of projects are going to incorporate ApeCoin into their respective environments and take ApeCoin as a payment methodology or as just a token that you can utilize in those respective metaverse plays, etc. So again, and by the way, went live day one with major exchanges in its pocket like crypto.com, Coinbase. I actually bought mine over on Coinbase, okay? So again, looking really good. Axie Infinity, love Axie's, waking up 7 days, up 41%. But again, remember, don't just look at Axie like, oh man, it's expensive, it's at $71. No. Go back and look at where these were, right? Where they were 6, 7, 8 weeks ago. Guys, everything's on a discount. Yes, we're in a green market run right now, but if you look at it if you look at it respective to where it was, and then, oh, by the way, it's still discounted down because of all of the down pressure we've had in the last 6, 7, 8 weeks, then you can look at it and go, hey, everything's still on a pretty darn good a discount, okay? And that's all I got for you in this video. But again, look for a long-term view, not investing advice. Try to go look at some of those tokens and those coins that you've been thinking about looking at, and look at them as where they were and where they are now. And I guarantee you, the odds are they're still pretty good, decently discounted in that context. All right, that's all I got for you. As always, I appreciate you. Oh, by the way, crypto fear and greed looking good, 47. Right, we're moving up. All right, I'll see you later. Go make some money.